Yeah, who would you guys say is the biggest disappointment in the NFL this season?
The Broncos.
The Broncos, right? The Broncos are a huge disappointment.
Sure.
And which individual player has been the biggest head scratcher this season? Their quarterback, Russell Wilson, right? Yeah. The Broncos, the season's over. The coach might be getting fired. We don't know anything about the future of the franchise or the new owner, like what that means. They have nothing to play for, nothing except pride. They're going into Baltimore this weekend. If the Ravens lose to the Broncos, we have problems in Baltimore.
I agree.
Lamar Jackson is the player that I need to be the most clutch this weekend. This was an eye-opening defeat to the Jaguars, a team that they should have gone in and beaten. They were up 7 late. Another fourth quarter collapse by the defense. Couldn't stop the Jacksonville high-powered offense at the end. And Lamar, after the game, sent out a tweet that has sent a tidal wave of reactions and even had John Harbaugh talking about it this week and saying how out of character it was. The rub on the Ravens is that they're a great regular season team. You're going to see them in January every year, but they're never going to get over the hump. Don't lose to the Denver Broncos this weekend. Lamar, have yourself a day. Yes, you're going to get paid at the end of the season. It's not even about the contract anymore. It's about legacy. It's about answering to those who doubt. And it's about righting any wrongs from last week. To me, Lamar Jackson, go out there, have an afternoon, win 35-3 against a team that you guys are so much better than. Win 21-0. Go do your thing and shut up the haters. Yeah. Lamar Jackson, go have a clutch day and don't make us have this conversation Monday asking not what's wrong with the Broncos, but what's wrong with the Ravens.
You get a stinker, I think. I think everybody gets that was a stinker.
It was a real stinker.
You can't have another one in a row. Not against Denver.
Not to Denver at home.
Not to Denver. Yeah.
I hear you, but one of the key things you said there was, Lamar, you're going to get paid. Everything's going to be okay for Lamar. On the other side, the guy you mentioned, Russell Wilson, you talk about who needs a clutch performance. Russ needs it in a bad way. Everything has gone wrong for the Denver Broncos. They're 3-8. They brought in their head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, to come because of his offensive prowess, his ability to call plays. He's already handed that over to Clint Kubiak, and it was like, okay, this is the answer. And then we watched him this past Sunday versus Carolina, and they couldn't do anything on offense. And then you couple that with the fact that fans are all tweeting Russ because he has a slow-motion video walking into the stadium. And then the defensive lineman, Mike Purcell, is screaming at him on the sideline towards the end of the game this week. Russ needs to have a performance in a bad way. Doesn't need to be clutch. I don't care if it's in the fourth quarter, the first. He just needs to go out there and he needs to have a day more than probably anybody in the entire NFL. This is a team that, Peter, you picked Russ to be your MVP.
I did.
Nate picked him to be his MVP. A lot of people had such high hopes for this Denver Broncos team, and their defense has been awesome, a top 10 defense in the NFL this year. Russ, it is time. We want to see that old Russ, the guy scrambling around in Seattle, making plays, winning a Super Bowl.
If they win, does it matter? They've lost 7 straight games on U.S. soil.
If Russ goes out there and throws for 3 touchdowns and has over 300 yards passing,
everything's okay.
Yes, it doesn't. But finish the season strong. So something going into next year. We don't have any damn draft picks. At least let us say, hey, it took us a little while to figure it out, but hey, Russ is back looking more like Russ. Like, give us something.
It's one of those things where, like, oh, they won 3 of their last 4. You know, no one was watching, but they ended the season strong. We'll see. They're not showing any signs of life. I would go back to Bills Patriots. Josh Allen was talking earlier in the year about who are guys that you play against who you chirp at during the game. Who chirps at you, like, across the league? Who are the guys you have conversations with? Immediately said Matthew Judon. I thought that was fascinating. I think Matthew Judon needs to have a star game this week against the Buffalo Bills. Chirping, talking, or not, he is the NFL sack leader. You're going against a division rival with the Moose at quarterback. I don't think the Pats can win this game if Judon is not a big factor. You got to drag this guy down. And they got history, guys. We'll get into this tomorrow. It's been some sideline exchanges. I think it's all very healthy. It's kind of like a Warren Sapp, Brett Favre, maybe a little Aaron Rodgers, Urlacher. I think they like each other, but there's a lot of talking. Even going back to the Ravens, Judon tackled him a little late on the Ravens sideline. Allen gets up and screaming and laughing. It's like it is a great vibe between the two of them, and that's all awesome. But, last time they played the Patriots, Josh Allen won by 30 points. Can't happen again. Judon was talking. He's like, we have to stop him from running. We got to just let him live as a passer, and he's a great passer, but it's part of my job to keep him in. If Allen's doing that thing where he gets out and he's doing this and looking downfield, it might be a long day for the Pats. I think Matthew Judon, I don't think he's a star in this league yet. I think he is a great player with the red sleeves and the sacks. I think he needs to have a star day against Buffalo if they're going to win.
I kind of like the onset of a pass rusher and a quarterback within the division, and it's like a battle you really want to watch. I might spin one and apply it to the NFC East and say, like, Chase Young return this weekend and get after Daniel Jones, because I love this quirky schedule that's happening where the Commanders play the Giants twice in 3 weeks with a bye sandwiched in the middle for the Commanders. The Giants have a pretty good clip coming up here. You know what's sandwiched in between their 2 Commanders games? It's the Eagles. Daniel Jones, to me, has to have the most clutch, not Week 13, the rest of the season. The Giants hang in an absolute balance right now. And Daniel Jones had this really strange season. If you just look at his passer rating, it jumps up to 115, it goes down to 65. It jumps up to 127, it goes down to 62. Consistency down the stretch from Daniel Jones, to me, would scream clutch. To me, it would scream, I have this team balanced and composed, and I will march you down the field, and I would use my weapons accordingly. He had Saquon Barkley's back recently when there was some criticism surrounding the production for the running back coming out of the backfield for the Giants. But Daniel Jones, if you can get this team through this stretch that you have in December, you would wear that clutch hat quite proudly for the New York Giants.
Do you see Daniel Jones doing this and then being the quarterback moving forward? He's a free agent.
Well, huge financial implications.
I don't
for
think
him.
the only answer to that is I don't know. I don't think the Giants know. I don't think they do either.
I would agree.
And I think this is your life. We just showed that remaining schedule. Like, are you going to be a Giant, or are you going to be on the Colts next year?
Jamie, I think your point is it's got to be clutch for the team, obviously. Like, we need you in a big spot. This is a fork in the road moment for his career financially, his legacy, everything. Like, he can make, $100 million if he plays great the next
Peter,
year.
to your point when we talked Jimmy G earlier in the show, it's just like the quarterbacks that are all going to be free agency. If not Daniel Jones, then who?
Right.
Like, who's the guy? Are you going to get Geno? Are you going to get Jimmy G? It's going to be a fun one offseason free agency when it comes to quarterbacks.
And what was the thing that we were saying and trying to define Daniel Jones by back on September 1st, which was like, what does a successful season look like? And did we not all say, if not a playoff appearance, wins in January? And, like, honestly, I think we all kind of said, like, it's not going to happen, but that's what it would be. There is an opportunity here. We're right there. And it's very interesting down the stretch.
I don't see how the conversation is any different for Saquon either. Just submit his name into every sentence we just said. Is he on the Giants next year? Do you extend him? Can he have a great run to finish the season and be like, Saquon, stay? Or, like, it's been a great run. It's just they're in the same boat right now, and what do you want to do with it?
Such a weird scheduling thing. I cannot get over it.
We're all drunk on it. I love it.
Drunk on it.
NFC East is alive.
And then watch them play each other in the playoffs. I mean, maybe we'll do it 3 times.
Exactly.